Hey everybody, this is going to be the video version of the color theory lesson. You should have a handout that looks like this that says ABCs of Art and Color Theory, and most of these up here are fairly self-explanatory. The main thing that you need to know is these colors in here, the yellow, the red, and blue are considered your primary colors. Right down here. It means that you can only make those colors by buying them. And all the other colors, you can create all of these other colors here by mixing two of these together in different amounts. So down here in your primary section, you should go ahead and put in your red, yellow, and blue colors. Because these are your primaries, and you can make all the other colors by mixing different amounts of those primary colors. Alright? I'd like you to have these colored in a little bit neater than I did. Going all the way to the edges, making sure they're really vibrant and you can see the color really well. Alright? They should all be nice and neat. And colored in completely. And in a smooth fashion as well. Okay? So, when you can mix these three primary colors, the first things that you can get by mixing them in equal amounts are called the secondary colors. And you get those by mixing two primaries together in equal amounts to get the next color. Now we could easily use our green, although this looks black here, but that's green, orange, and purple colors together to get our other colors here, like orange and violet or purple and green. But we can also mix the yellow and blue together to get the green. And with our color pencils, that just means that we lay down a little bit of each one, going back and forth. So this is blue over my yellow, and going back to the yellow and back to the blue, and I can create green that way. Alright? Same thing applies for the orange. If I lay red down first, and then a little bit of yellow, and a little more red, I can get orange that way. I can also get violet by mixing my blue and my red pencils together. A little bit of blue and a little bit of red, and maybe a little bit more blue and a little bit more red, and I can get violet, which is also known as purple. Okay? For this activity, you are welcome to go ahead and use your violet pencil and fill that all in. You're also welcome to try and mix the two together. But if you will also notice that these colors, the way they're laid out in triangles, if you know the first three, you can easily get all of the rest. Okay, so now that we've colored in the three on the outside of our triangle, those are our secondary colors. Orange and purple or violet. And green. Are called secondary colors because you mix two primary colors together. Think of your primaries as ones and your secondaries as twos. And if I mix two ones together, I can get a 2. So one red plus one blue equals a purple or violet, which is a 2 color. Right? As you move further out the color wheel, you can do the same thing. I can mix yellow with my green to get a yellow green. Any of the colors that have two names, like yellow green, blue violet, red orange, and yellow orange, on here they're called an intermediate color. We can also call those tertiary colors. Tertiary colors are another way of saying the third color. So if I mix a 1 plus my 2 violet, then I get red violet, which is also a 3. So I've taken a primary or a 1 color, I've mixed a secondary or a 2 color, and I've gotten a tertiary color, which is the third set of colors. Tertiary colors include all of the ones that have more than one word for their name, and they're comprised of the name of the primary color and the secondary color that then mixed together. So yellow-orange is equal parts of yellow and orange. You can also think of it as 1 part yellow, another part yellow from the orange, and 1 part red, which equals 3. All right? So you can also get yellow-orange by adding more yellow to your red than you do adding red. If you add double the yellow, you get yellow-orange. Okay? So, using those theories, you can finish out this circle with all of the colors that we know on the color wheel that have specific names. Right? Now, there's warm colors and there's cool colors. Warm colors should make you feel hot, like orange and red and yellow. So warm colors are yellow and all the colors that have red and orange tones in them, which means that all of my warm colors are going to start right here and go all the way to the ones that have the red in them. These are all warm. Okay, so for your warm colors, you'll start with yellow on your colors here, and you're going to take it all the way down to red violet. So we're going to have a little bit of violet with a little bit of red added. And this one is included because it has red in it. It has extra red in it. Right? So we'll go yellow, then yellow orange, then orange, then red orange, then red. And then we'll have all of the warm colors. And they should all look hot. Okay? The cool colors are going to be violet and all the colors that have blue and green in them. So we'll start with the violet here. Right? Here's our violet. And we're going to go this direction until we get to yellow green, because it still has green in it. So we'll start with yellow green, and we'll go all the way to violet, and all of the colors that those include. So it'll be yellow green, green, blue green, blue, and blue violet, and violet. All the colors that make you feel cold. Okay? Complementary colors are colors that are opposite of each other on the color wheel. This is the most important word, opposites. That's like they sit across the table from each other. Imagine this is the table. If I take my pencil and I lay it directly across the table, then I get my complementary colors. So green and red are probably the most popular, widely recognized. So red is one, and its complement is green. Because there are 12 colors on the color wheel, you'll have 6 different complements. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It says etc. here, but they're just going to repeat. Okay? So popular ones are red and green together, and yellow and violet together, and blue and orange together, And then you'll have to get into the tertiary colors to get any more. So things like red violet and yellow green, and red orange and blue green, and blue violet and yellow orange will be your remaining colors here. Analogous is another word that means next to each other or beside each other. They're all going to be close neighbors on the color wheel. Think of your two favorite friends that you eat lunch with every single day. They're going to be sitting right next to you at lunch, right? So that can be like green, blue, blue. So we can do green and blue on the other sides of each other. And then when you mix those together and they're right between each other, you get blue-green. Okay, so you'll have green, and blue as one set of analogous. It will be easy for you to come up with 3 more. All they have to do is touch on the color wheel and be close to each other, like yellow-orange, orange-red-orange, or red-orange-orange. There's endless supply of options for analogous colors. Now, everybody likes to make rainbows in some of their paintings or drawings or what have you. It's very popular with the young kids, and those are used primary and secondary, placed in the order from the color wheel. Making a rainbow is really easy if you remember this one saying, which is Roy G. Biv. We're going to exclude the I because I stands for indigo, which means that you'll have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet. And if you color those in order here, then you'll have the exact colors of a rainbow. Make sure that you complete your worksheet completely, and you have all of your colors here in, and you have put your name up here at the top. And then you can glue it into your sketchbook on a clean page so that you have it to refer back to at any time. Make sure you finish everything and glue it in your sketchbook.